Hi guys, today's our topic is notice. Hope in my previous video we have discussed that this notice is one of the essential requirement of a valid company meeting. Coming to this notice, what is the meaning of this notice? Coming to the meaning, this notice is nothing but we are informing the members of the company that we are going to conduct the meeting. And let me say, this notice will be given to all the members of the company within clear 21 days. That means clear 21 days. Think if the and this 21 days will not include the date of meeting and the date of where you are issuing the date. That means think on 1st of April 1st of April 2020 we decided meeting. Now that means on the first day we sent this notice. That means from this 21st days will be 2nd of April to 2nd of April to 2nd April to 22nd April. That means they decided to conduct meeting on 23rd of April. That means these 21 days will not include the date of declaration and the date of meeting. Hope you understood what is the meaning of notice. Done. After this meaning, let me say next point is to whom the notice will be sent. That means notice to whom. Notice to whom. To whom they will send notice means firstly they will send this meeting to every member of the company. Every member of company. Every member of company. Secondly, they will send this notice to legal representative. Legal representatives. Legal representatives. To whom this legal representatives will be of a deceased member. Think this board of director was there. That person has died. His son or daughter will be this legal representative. Legal representative of a deceased member. And nextly they will give this notice to assignee of a insolvent member. Assignee of a insolvent member. Hope already you know insolvent. Done. Next finally they will give this notice to the auditor of the company. Auditor of the company. And one more, every director of the company they will give. Every director of the company they will give this notice. Now coming to the third point of this notice, they are saying that accidental omission. Accidental omission. It's nothing but if the company forget to send this notice to any member of the company, any legal representative, any assignee, any auditor of any director, it will not be taken into consideration. That means it has occurred accidentally. Coming to the fourth point, it will be contents of notice. Contents of notice. That means what will be written in this notice. What will be written? Place of notice. Place of notice. That means where the meeting is scheduled, and if it is the annual general meeting, whether that is registered office or other any place within the city of the registered office will be conducted. That means the place of the meeting will be registered office. That means in the company, in the register office where this company place is registered, there the meeting will be conducted. And what is the second one? Day of meeting. Day of meeting means on the day and date of the meeting will be mentioned in the notice. If that is not a national holiday, then extraordinary general meeting can be held on that day. That means extraordinary general meeting will be conducted for sudden meetings. That means they can be conducted on a general holiday. Next one is time. Next one is time. Let me say think 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. will be the time period of this company meetings. Next one is agenda. Next one is agenda. Agenda is nothing but on what topic we are conducting this meeting is called as agenda. And finally, the next fifth point is documents. Documents accompanying notice. Accompanying notice. That means what are the documents you are going to use in this meeting. If it is a AGM, that is annual general meeting, you must show the audited financial statement. Audited financial statements. Audited financial statements. Along with this, you need to show director's report. Director's report and auditor's report to all the members of the company. And if it is a EGM, that is extraordinary general meeting, you need to submit explanatory statement. Explanatory statement. Why explanatory statement? EGMs will be conducted for any sudden issues. So what is the reason of that issue should be explained in this explanatory statement. This is totally the meaning of notice. What we have notice? Meaning of notice, that is clearly 21 days gap should be there from the date of declaration and the date of meeting. Between these 21 days should be the time period. And to whom we are going to notice? Every member of the company, legal representative, assignee, auditor and every director of the company. Accidental omission, that means you have missed to invite or to give a notice to any director of the company, it is an excuse. Next one is content of notice. What should be there? Place of meeting, day of meeting, time of meeting and agenda of the meeting. And last one is document which should be presented in this meeting are, if it is a AGM, auditor report, director report and audited financial statement. If it is a EGM, explanatory statement. This is a topic about the notice according to the Companies Act 2013. Hope everyone will understand nicely. If you have any queries, please comment in the comment box.